What's up, gamers? I'm John, and this is my Level Up News, where I bring you news every weekday. It's the top news I gather from around the web so you don't have to. Today's Monday, February 26, 2024. Let's get you leveled up with today's news. Nier Automata is one of those games that has a fan base so big that when little things pop up from any other characters involved in the game, they buy into it. The series director, Yoko Taro, may have teased a third mainline game series, or at least used the fans to see if they can get a third one made. A Nier concert took place in London over the past weekend. During the end, he came out and told the crowd that the Square Enix president was present at the concert. The entire audience exploded in claps and cheers and yells. Hopefully the fans get what they want from Square Enix, which is busy on the third Final Fantasy VII already. Helldivers 2 has been out for 2 weeks and it's been selling like hotcakes. The reason being is the game's simply just fun, and everybody that has played it doesn't have any bad things to say about it, and if they do, it's small enough for them to continue playing it. There are many broken weapons in the game that players love, but it takes a little time to get those. Player feedback over the weekend to the developers was that the primary weapons need a little buff here and there to be able to keep up and complete against the broken ones. The one weapon everyone is using in the game that's primary is the breaker automatic shotgun, and that's because it feels up to par with the broken ones, or at least a few steps behind. What's your thought on the primary guns versus the broken ones? Comment down below. If you love beat-em-up side-scrolling games like in the late 80s and early 90s, and you also love G.I. Joe, there's a new game coming out just for you. The game is called G.I. Joe, Wrath of Cobra. Back in 2022, we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, and everybody loved it. Maple Powered Games is the developer behind the hit game, and now they are the ones behind the G.I. Joe game. The game features 7 characters from the series. These games include Duke, Scarlet, Roadblock, Snake Eyes, Gun-Ho, and Ripcord. Just like in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, they all have special attacks, and you can even fist fight a tank. From the looks of the trailer, we are going to have another blast from the past feeling. Last week, Lost Epic was released by 11th Hour Games. The game has been very successful since its release date, and the success just keeps on growing. Last week, the player count topped 150,000 players. As of yesterday, the number over the weekend added more than 100,000 more players to that count. The highest concurrent player count was almost 265,000 players, which made the game one of the most played games this weekend by Steam numbers, rolling over Helldivers 2 and Path of Exile. It's the 6th most played game on Steam at the moment. Yet another game that's a smash hit this year. Let's hope they continue to see more growth. Remember the life paths in Cyberpunk 2077 before it was released, where you got to choose where you started the game, as a businessman or a street kid, or you got brought up outside the city in the desert, and then 3 missions later the game all felt the same because those choices were useless? Well, now the sequel is rumored to be having those choices coming back and making sure that they are important throughout the entire game. Hopefully the rumors are true and we get more choices to those lifestyles and get more replay value, where when even 30 hours in you still get choices that matter because of the life path you chose. Tomorrow is probably the most important day for any Pokemon lovers around the world. It's the Pokemon Day Presents Showcase, and it's celebrating its 28th anniversary. The problem is that only a month ago, Palworld was released and it shook the world with its Pokemon-like system and survival gameplay. The Pokemon company has to come out with something that can take back the reins of pocket monsters because the same formula might not work out this time around. We need to see a new Pokemon game that brings new systems while not losing the fans that love their game so much. Hopefully it's not just remakes on the way, and they show the next generation. Or maybe take a step back and restart the whole lineup from the original 151. Either way, let's hope for the best. Now with that bundle of gaming news, I hope you got enough experience points to level up your gaming knowledge today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you don't miss any new videos coming out.